Hello, legends, and welcome to another episode of the Leg Up Australia podcast. Pat Allendorf, Blake Johnson joining me for another edition. Boys, how are we going?
Big fella.
Pat, I figured out yesterday, I think we were talking, as we were planning a little break over the Chrissy, looking back, I think you'd be the record holder for most consecutive games. Most consecutive shows for the Leg Up. I think we had... So you started beginning of last year, and then I think we had a week off between Christmas and New Year's, and then I think that was it.
Well done, Paddy.
Yeah,
Mate,
You should be proud.
I've got sweet F all to do on Wednesday night, so it's an easy cop.
I'd had a week off for a little holiday, and this year Blake had a week off for Sunny. So
You had Derby Day off.
I didn't have Derby Day off. I was working.
Yeah,
I was back in winners.
That counts 5 days.
Oh well, let me know when either of you blokes catch the game's record holder, the club stalwart, myself.
Yeah, you did all the B-roll though.
Oh mate, I did the hard. In fact, shout out to Borgie for any of the OG listeners. He's at his kiddo last week. I just ran into him. Well, he was walking and he was doing exercise. I was driving.
Congratulations on your baby. Let's do the run at me challenge.
Well, he looked tired. We're dropping some food over at their joint. So shout
Well
out
done,
to the
Borgie.
Borgs.
Congratulations to the Borgs.
Did you cook him in Arjuna Fung?
You know what he got?
What?
Potato bake.
He got a close. It's like a mix between both the things you said. My wife cooked them a bone broth chicken noodle soup, full chook, the whole thing fell apart,
Nice.
all that, just to get those, it's what you need. And then listen to this. This is like, she must have got this recipe. My wife's a good cook. Must have got this recipe from like fat.com or something like that. It's a lasagna, but the layers are hash browns.
That's full on.
It is unbelievable. I
What
think it was like, what hope do I have?
What hope?
That's not good.
I go to bed with 2 liters of Pepsi and she goes off my head, and then I wake up the next morning and there's a bloody hash brown lasagna sitting there. Like, what
For
am I meant to
breakfast.
do? For breakfast. Can I have eggs on this? No, you pig. Sit in the corner and eat the lasagna.
Hey babe, look how healthy I'm being tonight. Diet Pepsi. Thank you.
I've never... Well, I mean,
Health.
you know what? Let's pull the covers back. Pat, you've just come off the back of a 5-day juice cleanse. Tell the folks.
Oh, mate, what? I had to do it between.
Did you know
pods.
this, BJ?
No, I didn't.
He did a proper
You actually
juice
looked a little
cleanse.
bit pale.
Oh, piss off.
You do a 5-day juice cleanse and
I've eaten-
someone says you look like
I've eaten
shit.
4,000 bebeetroots. If anything, that should be red.
Yeah.
You look pale. Yeah, you do actually look a little bit.
Hey, you look
Okay.
healthy, mate. So tell us what you're going to cop shit, I reckon.
I did it between podcasts too, so that it wouldn't affect the
You
show.
did over the weekend.
Yeah, because I had nothing to do, and it was the end of the carnival.
You need something to do, I think, to keep busy instead of just
Do
drinking.
you eat anything on the juice cleanse? Or?
Nothing for 5 days.
Yuck.
That's insane, eh?
Oh,
That
mate,
sucks.
it feels like I've been on a diet for 5 years. Like, I feel like every day you don't eat, it feels like 10 days.
Is this like recommended by anyone, or you
Yeah.
just did it?
Dr. Nick. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I can do it with Dr. Nick. I swear I've done it on the show before.
He goes, hey, Fatso, I think you should just drink juice for 5 days.
Wow, we're falling apart.
At least you come out the other side, so that's okay.
I said, just 5 days? Thanks, Doc.
Dr. Nick, yeah, it was a 10-day juice cleanse, wasn't it?
Goes, you're so fat.
Hey, who recommended the juice cleanse to you, and what weight did they go from, and did they hit over lockdown for them to need a juice cleanse?
Big
Maybe
Morgy Morg.
don't.
Big Morgy Morg. I won't name his last name, obviously. So, but I think he went from 90 to 110 and
90 to 110 over lockdown.
came back 6 kg in 6 days, which is what I did, 6 kg in 5 days.
Far out. Just be a normal person. Get on the man shakes like me.
I'm so fit now.
Blake, what are you doing, you fat shit? You doing anything?
Yeah, fatso.
Fatso?
I went for a run this afternoon, so
Why? What for? Ice cream truck just went straight by your house. I hate that.
Did you run straight down to
here.
the park to kick a dog?
Get back here.
That's it. Exactly right.
What happened to our bet today, Blake? Did it find a pothole?
No.
You need to go back and look what I saw.
I know. I think he was a betting horse at the time anyway, but I think he might have just laid in on the fence.
We actually had a good weekend, members. Cranbourne really came through with the goods for our previews. BJ, you tipped a $17 winner yesterday, so the members are very much up and about, 3 units on. This year we have partaken in Click Frenzy. Is that right, BJ? We're offering.
I just sort of follow the sales that go on the Iconic. So
it's Black Friday tomorrow. What are we doing?
Click Frenzy leads into Black Friday.
Oh, okay. So
I think actually Black Friday is next Friday.
Oh, sale on hats and socks.
Oh, we're not mentioning that guy.
Oh yeah, he's I don't know. Is that money gone back into our account?
It actually hasn't. I mentioned last week we haven't had the refund, and if we don't have the refund by next show, I'm naming him. I'm naming his other businesses, and I'll be getting in contact with all of the other industry people that are involved with this bloke. So,
and everyone can have his home address and home number.
I got that as well. I got his phone number. I'll give that out too. Just head to thelegupaustralia.com to get involved with the Click Frenzy sale. It is cheap as chips. BJ, you and I were in the winner's circle last week. We all on our Playboy. We were no good. Pat the Rovian scratch. Simply Fly, I think, ended up getting.
He went no good. Went no good.
I had Festival Dancer in the Spring Stakes and BJ. Sorry, it's me and Pat.
I didn't think that I tipped the winner.
Pat, he had Lost and Running in the Hunter.
Oh, well done, Pat.
I'm back.
I'm back. One like a good thing. I got that race very wrong.
I did say that I would have backed the margin in that race, but after what happened,
you did say that actually. Yeah, you're scared off margin betting. Have we got a leg up for the week? Is there something that you guys saw on the weekend, or a jockey you saw on the weekend that you would like to be legging up this weekend on your horse?
Mate, I'm not.
Let's go with Jamie Carr. She's back next week.
Yeah,
jeez,
she's back next week.
Next week, she's.
I'm legging her up for sure. She'll be back with a bang.
She had a successful appeal, so she's back on Thursday. Thursday's her last day of her 2-month suspension.
Yes, come on, Jamie. Oh, that is so exciting. Does she fly straight over to Perth, or is what's the WA Premier, Pat?
Doesn't Dan Andrews
Pat had a big spiel before
He's
we
like
started
Peter
recording.
He does WA in the night time.
Yeah.
3 hours long.
I thought Peter Moody was just spraying everyone.
Yeah, he was taking shots. So yeah, she won't be flying over, getting straight into the WA Carnival. What's she going to roll back
Definitely
for?
not.
The bloody.
I don't know. I don't know what's on next week, but she's got to get her eye back in, but it won't take long.
I don't think so. Who's your leg up, Paddy?
Mate, my leg up for the week is the Everest Form. I know I've gone a bit sideways on that, but the Everest Form, it is just producing winners after winners. I think Blakey said it last year, follow the form out of the Everest. Well, if you did this year, then you've got pockets full, because Home Affairs, Lost and Running, Eduardo, Nature Strip, it just keeps producing winners, the race. So, yeah, my leg up is make sure you follow the Everest Form next year.
Next year. Remind us after the Everest. Next year.
I'll set a reminder. Hang on. I'll just set a reminder. I'll just jump on Google. Set reminder.
Hey, Siri.
Done.
Thanks.
Oh, no, that actually happened.
Hey, Siri, what will I weigh next year?
I can't wait. Calculating. Enhanced. I can't wait for Spring Carnival next year to see what fad diet you do after.
Well, it won't be the juice diet again, I'll tell you that.
So you'll have to put your pockets on a diet because they'll be too fat.
Oh, yeah. Well, spot on. Right?
The Melbourne Cup did leave us very well off.
Well, you, not so much me.
We had a good little run there. I had DJC call me again today, just saying about how excited he is for Magic Millions because we had success in the Punters Club. And we've got a little kitty waiting up here for him.
Yeah, we've got 3 gorillas just hanging around in Queensland, just waiting to be spent.
That's good. You blokes are flying. I actually got. I think I've got a couple going to Queensland. That's going to be hard to beat in the Magic Moons races.
Feel free to share them.
Yeah, I have to make some investments.
This is like Bitcoin.
Yeah. I'll do a YouTube video. Everyone listen.
For sure. I'll do a story. Instagram story.
Well,
are you going to tell us?
Blake, you do a TikTok.
No. We got a TikTok account. Too.
Follow the leg up on the ticker.
We currently have about 30 followers, so we're doing really well.
Do we really? Who's putting content on TikTok?
I've been putting content on TikTok.
Yeah, those dances you've been doing have been great.
Yeah, we've got 30 followers and 41 likes, so doing well.
Oh, what a dancer.
Wow. And if you want to follow us, we are at the Leg Up Australia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Cryptic.
You should do the skateboard one with the now here we go.
Oh,
yeah. With a beer.
We're drinking milk. And then just get sick. We have a heap of races to get through tonight. So off to WA we go.
Yeah, well, we can't actually go there
because of Dan Andrews. He's not moonlighting. Do you want to start? Do you want to kick off with these group races over the west, or do you want to? We're going to do the Ballarat Cup. Why don't we let's start,
mate? Let's start over in the west and finish in the east. Yeah,
let's go there. So Ascot race 7, 1,600 meters. It's Group 2 race, the WA Guineas. Our current favourite is Treasured Star at 290. Obviously, Pikey on board. Grant and Alana Williams. It's a Ray Day 390. Bazoom at 460. Power Rider $15. Pat's Got Sass $35. That's a horse.
Do you remember when we backed Pat's Got Sass?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, with our Punters Club money.
Yeah,
did no good.
Went no good. That was Pat's idea.
It's still the replay of the race took me about 4 minutes to watch its last run when it ran well. Second, it was in the slowest race ever.
Hey, firstly, we aren't huge fans of heading over west with the racing, but we're just punters of the people. We just do what needs to be done. But how fucking hard is it to do the replays?
Have you got a special site, Blake, or do you go through?
I've got no idea. I've got no idea about.
Well, do you go through the
racing?
It's
Singapore Airlines sponsors the site. Don't
it? What is it?
Chris Flyer, frequent flyer. The site. When you click on the videos, someone must walk over with a VHS tape and put it in. Because fuck me, every time I press play on a video and would watch it, trying to cancel it, it was like it had got stuck in the VHS. I'd have to close down Safari.
I actually, looking up the replay on Bazoom, it chewed the tape, got all stuck in there and everything. It was terrible.
Mate, doesn't racing.com do it as well? I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so. No. They do South Australia.
Well, they never do.
South Australia.
Yeah, they don't.
WA Racing. Is that where you get it?
Dan hasn't combined all three.
No, it's called Crisp something.
RWA.
CRISS.
CRISS, yeah.
Yeah. Psoriasis.
CRISS.
It's awful.
So we obviously don't know any WA form, and feel free to send us in your tips, but obviously you just back Pike in every race, is it?
I'm going against Pike in this.
Drink what you like. Yeah, take it away, Paddy, because
me too.
I know nothing about WA
racing. I know nothing.
I worked out that there was 3 Parnhams over there. I thought they were all the one bloke.
Yeah, you thought he was flying and training as well.
Yeah. Brad, Chris, and Neville?
Jordan or something.
Yeah, this guy wears many hats.
Jordan, Shaq, and
Well, in this race, I think the Pike thing's probably a bit unders at $2.90, even though it was probably a certainty beaten last start when it was chopped out, copped the biggest check you've ever seen with the door closing on a absolute miracle run he was about to take, and it was going to be a Pikey special coming from second last on the turn to fifth at about when the turn finished to just getting chopped out, where it was going to win over a shorter course. It steps out to the mile now. I've got to say the 290s unders for me. After watching the replays of Bazoom and It's a Ray Day, I think Bazoom flattened out a bit over the mile, so I'm quite happy to go with It's a Ray Day here. I think its record has been phenomenal, and its first step out to the mile, I think probably looking at a pretty good horse here. So both have form around Search and Rocks, and I think probably It's a Ray Day has a better form there, and I've put it on top and think it's a pretty good price, around $4.
Made a good case there, Pat.
Yeah, It's a Ray Day.
Jumps from the good barrier too.
I actually don't mind that. Why did you? I didn't mind Bazoom. I like the short backup. It's stats are 10, 4, 5, and 1. And it's had
10, 4, 5, and 1.
It's never been out of its play. Never been out of the placings here at Ascot.
I just thought its run over the mile behind Search and Rocks was it looked to flatten out on its run a bit.
Yeah.
Whereas,
hang on. Sorry to interrupt, but 10, 4, 5, and 1. That means it's never been out of the placings in its career, would it?
Yeah. No, I was saying it never been out of the, never been in the placings at Ascot either.
Thank you.
And its other 3 races, it was also never out of the placings.
That's good.
Is this what? I can't wait to have a fucking break from this show. BJ is just at me, isn't he?
No.
Little prick.
Bro, I didn't want to say anything,
Just
but
let that go.
I thought you were saying where it had come its last 4 starts. Its last 4 starts, 10th, 4th, 5th, and at 1.
No, it's actually never been out of the placings in its career.
What about at Ascot?
Horse.
Once at Ascot.
But it's missed once at Ascot.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? I hope Bazoom beats It's a Ray Day.
Well, the barrier.
Let's have a wager.
The barrier I thought would play a big role. It's a Ray Day jumps from 1, Bazoom jumps from 11. Both of them.
Not over there, mate. It's 2,000 metres this race, isn't it?
But both of them, no, 1,600. It's the Guineas. Both of them have had.
BJ didn't pick up on that one.
I didn't. I thought you were serious. And Pat had to.
Will Bazoom be running in the Golden Slipper?
Remember BJ used to be fun on this. Now he just makes fun of me.
Okay, so both horses have had unlucky runs where they've jumped from wide barriers and been cast deep in runs and sort of probably lost races they should have won. And I think It's a Ray Day's last start was a bit stronger than Bazoom's, mate. So, yeah, for me, Bazoom on top, both good form behind Search and Rocks.
Bazoom on top.
Rocks went. I mean, sorry. It's a Ray Day on top.
You idiot.
Awful.
You idiot. BJ, how are you even listening? I know for a fact you're watching a replay.
I'm not. Wait, just put me down for Treasured Star, Pikey. Blinkers on first time. That'll do.
Mate, it took you a while to find that one. Well done.
Well done.
Well
Let's
done.
move on to the railway, lads.
It's hard picking winners.
So we got Bazoom, Treasured Star. It's a Ray Day for me.
Treasured Star. I actually think Treasured Star opened shorter than this.
It'll get out, mate. It's never been at the distance first.
Can we, for anyone that, can we explain the pikey factor over there? Like, these horses,
they jump
shorter.
They jump a point shorter, but mate, it ran behind Bazoom last start. But if it didn't get checked, it was it was it's the biggest check you've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
You know, Pikey and Bob Peters are going for 4 railways in a row.
Wow.
Really? I think that. Yeah, we'll get to that next, mate. Can we leave? We're doing the Guineas.
I thought we were finished.
We are. We head to race 8 at Ascot, Group 1, the Heineken Railway Stakes. What kind of prize money are we looking here? I can't even find it here.
$1 million.
$980,000. Western Empire is $1.90 currently with player. Kiss on All Four Cheeks, $9.50. Don't tell me that's the second favourite.
$1.90.
$1.90, second fave, $9.50. Notorious won $15. That's my selection.
I've actually got shorter than that. I've got $1.70 across the board. Sports bet. Tab $1.65.
Play up.
Play up. There you go. Go to play up.
Go to playup.com. Take the $1.90.
Absolutely. Do they have a boost at play up?
Can I rip into this race?
Go ahead.
Rip into it.
So the second favourite in this race has only run Western Empire to 7 lengths. So if Western Empire doesn't win this race, then I don't know. I'll scull
Give us, come on, let's, all right, we've got Western Empire on top, but let's all put a roughie in there, please.
Nah, play up at $1.70. You're off there, mate.
It's not me. It's the
That's
website
right.
I'm looking at.
Well, they're hopeless. Put them in the bin.
Well, hopefully there's a better form website coming out in months to come.
I've heard that one is.
Yeah, it's us, guys. So if you don't know, it's us. Stay tuned. Anyway, what? Just nothing beats this horse.
Nothing beats this horse. Do you know what this horse?
Let's have the rollover on it.
This horse needed the horses from the east to come out to have any chance of getting beat in this race. So it would be super glad they didn't, and it wins this race easy. I think they'll probably end up taking this horse to Melbourne.
Yeah, right. Okay. Western Empire across the board.
Yeah, it's a gun.
Let's go. I have nothing more to add. I think Pike and Bob will make it 4. So
I'm going to have a few shackles on Notorious One, just because it's, anything could happen. $1.90 shot. How often do you see these just getting absolutely rolled?
I don't think this one will.
I'll pull down the stand if Pike gets beat on this.
Oh, jeez. Well, wait. Along with the group races over in WA, out come the pikey baggers as well. The Butcher. The Butcher.
What's he on in the last?
Oh, let's have a quick look.
He's won the last race the last 3 weeks in a row, I think.
Has he?
Yeah.
He's a freak.
He's been on fire.
Oh, he's on God Has Chosen. It's going to be favourite too, I reckon.
Will it ever?
Chosen.
Will it ever?
Wowee.
I don't have a market for that race.
That also had 5 starts for 3 wins and 2 seconds.
And what's it done at Ascot?
Has it ever been outside of the Quinella? Does that?
Yes. No, it hasn't. How's it going to Ascot? I want to have a look now.
Let's get back into the.
This is actually, how are people meant to do form with this website?
The Chris Fly website.
No, I want another one. A one, yeah. Anyway, should we do the Ballarat Cup? Are we doing the Ballarat Cup?
We're doing the Ballarat Cup.
It's a listed race.
Ballarat.
We should do it. $500,000 in prize money, 2,000 meters. It's the listed Ballarat Cup. Favorite, $3.80. Thought of that. Meet you on board. $8 Zadani, $8.50 for Foxy Frida, and Only Words. Skyman, $11. This is not a bad race. It's kind of horses from here, there, and everywhere here, isn't it? How was Form doing this one, Pat? Because obviously I didn't do it.
Yeah, well, I think Blake, you'll probably have his horse on top, Zadani, coming out of a last start win. But I've got thought of that on top here. The favourite, $3.80. I think that's a good price to take about it. It's in a rich vein of form in its 5-year-old season. I don't know what happened. 22 starts for only 5 wins, and it's done the last 3 on the trot. It's absolutely flying. It's won its races by big margins. There's no reason to tip around this horse. It's it's low level flying, and it's on a roll. I couldn't see anything beating it in this race. So thought of that on top for me.
Probably the best staying stable in the country as well. Mara and Eustace.
Linda Meach, great judge of tempo. Linda Meach.
I'm going away from Zadani. She was good. We got something out of her a couple of weeks ago. She was good to us, but I'm going to have something on Only Words. I just think that she's right on the up. They tested her in a Queensland Oaks last preparation. She beat the mares up. That was set weights and penalties race. She had to carry 59.5 there. She plummets to 54 kilos here. She draws 5. She's still relatively early in a prep, so this is only a 5th run, and she's just improving with racing, and I just think that she's the one that's on the up and could possibly go on to bigger and better things. So Only Words for me. I probably with limited confidence, I'd say.
What about how good a run it got last start?
She had every possible chance.
Yeah,
good ride, B Preble.
Good run in a small field. It was nice, wasn't it?
But yeah, I like her as a mare. I've been waiting for her, and she broke through last start, but I think she can go back to back.
Yeah, I don't think she can.
Okay, well, thank you.
Pat's come with a bit of zest today.
Pat's
got sass.
Pat has sass. That is true.
Don't you dare tip around my horse.
You're going to be putting where your money where your mouth is there? Is the Punters Club money going on?
Yep, I'll put it straight in my mouth.
Great.
Don't put the money in your mouth.
I'll take it out.
Take it out. I knew a bloke once that had a few too many drinks and his party trick was eating coins that he had to go to hospital because coins are really bad for your stomach.
You wouldn't
donate money.
Where is that from
anyone's
now?
listening? Cairns. If you have to know.
Shout out to him in Cairns. Are you all right?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm flustered. I'm right. Had to write an email before I got here. I was getting angry. Brought up the bloody merch thing. People do a job.
Coming to the end of the long season.
I need a spell.
We really need some hats for summer.
Yeah, I know.
Pat and I don't have much hair to cover us. So.
Oh, my salad's falling away.
It blew off in the wind.
What about getting a rug the other week? Wouldn't a rug go nice?
Imagine if you did that magic beans, man.
It would look good on you.
You can't even tell.
It's not moving. Yeah, we should
it's always that windy there too.
I'm going to call Danny Chia and see if we can write off a wig.
If you get a wig for me, I'll silicon it to my head.
Okay. You remember what industry I work in, don't you? I'm going to get a cheap one.
Yeah, get me a cheap one made of pure horsehair.
This rat lasts forever.
Have you frozen, babe?
PJ's not getting involved. I think the wig thing hits too close to home or something. I don't know.
I've actually got a really fresh haircut at the moment. You can see that high skin fade, number 2 on top.
And then just 0 at the back.
That's where the barber just slipped.
Oh, he just went off the back there.
He went nuts with the thinners.
Thinned it right off.
I'll have to tell him to ease up next time.
Let's head to Kembla. These pretty good races here.
Yeah, Kembla's a great meeting.
Absolutely.
The racing just keeps rolling on in Sydney.
So this is the Gong meeting, isn't it?
The Gong.
The Gong.
Gong worth $1 million.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
We got the Warra. Paddy, you want us to go through the Warra as well, the 1,000-meter race prior?
Yeah, we'll do the Warra as well. Why not?
Let's go to the Warra. Let's do the Warra first.
I really like Malkovich here, the current favourite, $250, 11 $8, Kylie's 11s, Space Boy, Pandemic, Lord Olympus. There's good horses in this race. They've gone down there.
Big Mal's going to be hard to beat.
I think so.
Been a bit of a nonny this prep.
Well, he's found one better on 2 occasions. But he's won 6 from 15, and he's super honest horse.
He's due.
Wonder if Bjorn will pour a bit of glue into the hand of James McDonald. He doesn't need it.
He does get the.
He doesn't need it. Remember Damien Lane
dropped
the whip. Oh, you dropped the whip.
Sorry.
You've got a thing.
Are you having another go at Damien Lane?
You know when there's that guy that walks through the pub that drops his beer just randomly and it smashes around. Tassie! I'm sure the jockeys say something similar when someone drops their whip during a race.
Yeah, I'm sure they will notice.
They would, especially when they're about to hit the lead and whose whip's that? Oh, who do you think?
Come on. Is anything beating Malkovich? I think it's.
Yep. I like Osirian. I think good form around good horses. Only been over the distance twice in 20 starts and won both times. Quality animal. I've got Osirian on top.
Oh, good. I didn't pronounce it because I didn't know how to say it.
How were you going to say
it?
Isorian.
Huge Bowman.
The hugest of the Bowmans. Good form behind Savatoxel, Samson, the Astrologist. Yeah, Camel Passer just behind it last start. So I think that's good enough form to be winning this.
Yeah, no doubt. I think this is Mal's race. I agree. He's been good in 2 runs back. He's just found one better, as Paddy alluded to. Lane dropped the stick first up, and then he's found one better at Flemington. They penned the 3rd horse. Draws 1. Kembler can be on speed, so he's going to be doing his thing in the lead. And yeah, I think he's seriously hard to beat.
The thing he got beat by first up was wasn't Moody complaining that Oxley Road couldn't go to WA?
Well, I think Oxley Road was really well backed on the last day of the Flemington Carnival and failed. But like, if you believe the SP, in the Lynn Lithgow, which was the Just a Canter race, SP'd about $2.70. So that form's pretty strong for mine.
Warra. Yeah, I'm with you, mate. Big Mal.
Go Mal.
Actually, before we were actually trying to figure out something, and I'm going to put out to the listeners. If anyone knows what I wasn't sure about yesterday's hero for the Railway Stakes, and I asked B. Just said, did your dad win a Railway Stakes? No. The last race that he won was the, well, obviously it wasn't called the Kingston Town Classic back then, but they've called it that since. Was that what we got to with that?
You lost me.
You were literally a part of this conversation where you said
my dad won. We worked out that my dad won a Railway Stakes on ICO.
He did win a railway.
He won a Railway Stakes on ICO, and then he.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Kingston Town's last race was in the Western Mail Classic, which is now the Kingston Town
Classic. You knew where I was headed.
Oh, geez, you made it tough.
I'm tired. So are you. Okay, we're all tired.
Tired.
And we're trying to figure out if there was one. Blake and I thought. Well, Blake thought it was a race over in the West. We don't think it is now. But is there a race, if someone can find it, where Pat's dad nearly beat Blake's dad in a race?
We can find that
on Kingston
out.
Town.
Would it?
Yeah, he was on Kingston Town. Now, I want to see what we can find it. Okay, sorry for asking everyone.
We can find it. I think it might have been in like a George Main or something like that. But I'll get back to you.
Okay. Well, also anyone listening could write in too.
Okay. Well, write in, funners. We're making this an active podcast.
It's a search. I want it more active. All right, let's get into the Gong, because this is a great race. Kembler Grange, race 8, 1,600 meters, $1 million up for grabs. Count the rupee. Currently $3.70. A tissue, $7. I Am Superman, $8. Arameo, $8.50. Rich Hips, moving into the double figure odds here. Rich Hips, Dawn Passage, Creaderis, all between that $10, $20 mark, 20 plus. Nudge, Berdebeck, Exo Boom, Brutality, Crackerjack, Reload. Plenty of horses here, plenty of talent. Why don't you kick us off, BJ?
Okay, I'll kick us off. I think it's an open race. I would tend to be against like a horse like I Am Superman. I think he's suspect at a mile. He draws to get every chance, but 3 weeks between runs, 1,300 meters to a mile. So he's not for me. Count to Rupee. He's having his first go at a mile. Draws 17. He's going to need a good ride by Brock Ryan. I landed on a tissue. I think she's going to be hard to beat. She's drawn 7. She was the best of the on paces in the Epsom. Then she had absolutely no luck in the Golden Eagle when she was slow to begin. She gets a 1.5 kilo swing on Count to Rupee. Draws better, settle closer to the lead, and I think she's going to be hard to hold out.
She gets a big swing on Arameo as well.
Yeah, she does.
3 kilo, I think it is.
Yes, she does from the Epsom.
Yeah, I got Petition on top too. I think it's Stewart's report read like a bloody horror story from last
the
run.
Golden Eagle. Yeah, she had no luck at all.
Missed the start and then couldn't get a run and over race, checked in running. It's like shit. Whoever had to write that Stewart's report had a long day, because It was an absolute horror story. But yeah, I found a tissue on top too. I think it's been a bit well found today. I tried to search on Twitter why it was so long between runs. I mean,
I don't think
why
that's
was a month
correct,
between
though.
runs?
When?
Well, I just want to know why it's last start was 30th. Why it's 3 weeks between runs.
3 weeks.
I suppose it makes sense. Golden Eagle to this race.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because there's only probably one possible run like between those, and so's Counter Rupee. Like he's 3 weeks between runs as well. But
Yeah,
like
sorry,
the only race you could have run her in would have been last week. Which is, what was that? Well, it's not the Gong. It's the horse, the race that your horse won, Pat.
Which was a Private Eye, Epsom.
No, the 1300 at. It's not the Gong. It was at the Hunter. The Hunter, Lost and Running. Okay, sorry, you lost me there. But that's the only race that they could have run her in, and she would have been 1,500 metres back to 1,300 metres, then 7 days into a. This is just a more suitable race.
Yeah, sorry, Fair. I think I might have mixed the dates up. I think I thought it was a month between runs. Sorry.
I think you thought it was 6 weeks or something. You sent a message, but
yeah, I might have looked at it as the 30th of the 9th for some reason. Oh, I don't.
But we can prepare through that anyway. So yeah, she's only 3 weeks between runs.
She'll be right.
I actually thought there was a roughie in this race. I thought Reloaded could run a race. He hasn't had much luck in his last two. He was good in that Shannon Stakes, and then he ran into trouble about the 600 in the Epsom. So that was a complete forgive. I think it was about 50 to 1 today, but I think there's been a little bit of money for him. But he trialled really well, and he's drawn 4. So I think at about $41 or so, he'd be worth a little spec.
Yeah, nice. And just remember, guys, if you do have any of your friends, if you catch any of them going to the tote window to back Creedieris, just make sure you pull them aside and have a little word, because obviously they're having a bit of trouble, and they're filthy on their own money.
Ooh. Imagine if Creedieris lobs here. What will you do for us?
I'll do a backflip.
Oh, in a week.
Yeah, in a week. If it turns the form around against of Exo Boom from that first up run, then I would be very, very surprised. I'll tell you what Creedieris will do. It'll miss the jump and it'll run home.
All right, Woodhead, I've got a challenge for you.
Yep.
You got to put the pen through 4 horses in this race.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to put 1 through Count de Rupee.
That's huge. It's the favourite.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you said off the top.
You've got big balls.
Yeah, mate, really... it doesn't really mean anything, you know.
I'm just drawing a set of balls here, and they're big and they're yours.
Yeah, and then put Count de Rupee in 1 sack.
Yeah, and I'll put some hairs on them.
Yeah. I'm going to say Archidemus.
Archidemus, yep, last year's winner.
He won last year.
Yeah, I know that. I know, but I don't. It may have won once since then. So
you changed.
I don't know. It's a tough year.
It's going to be wearing a visor in this race.
Archidemus, okay. Yeah, what else you got?
Speed. I'm going to go.
It's a doubles tennis player.
What's the challenge anyway? I just accepted it.
Yeah, you decide what you do if one of them wins. You have to do a vortex.
I don't think you know how challenges work. You put it to me, and you just decide what you do if it loses.
I reckon if one of his wins, he has to do a.
He's got a 5-day juice.
No, he's got to do a 1-day juice cleanse.
1-day juice cleanse. Okay.
A 1-day juice cleanse.
Yeah, I don't think he could do a day.
He can't have,
mate. Can I just tell
hash
you
brown lasagna for breakfast for 1 day?
Oh, what if I juice it?
Yeah, no Pepsi. You can't have Pepsi going to bed.
I thought juice means you just got to put it through the juicer.
What? What do you mean?
Like you can put ham in there, just as long as it just juices it out, mate. Yeah. I can't. I'd have to. If I did it, I have to do veggie juice, because fruit juice just upside down volcano, mate. I can't do it. I want to. Can I start potting some of these emergencies? We don't know if they're in.
No.
Thanks. I'm I'm going to say Dawn Passage.
Okay, that's brave.
I can't believe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something that I could just never win. It's just one of these.
I'm just going to take a first four. I just wanted to put on the first four. That's what I asked. So
yeah. I'm going all right. Actually, I'm not going all right. And I'm going to say Reloaded.
Okay. I'm definitely taking this as a first four.
Write them down and see where they come. This is a little bit of homework, just for something for you to do.
That's a bit of fun. We should do that every week. That's a new segment.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have a listen to this. Probably cut the whole thing out.
And then what have you tipped?
In what?
To win.
I like Aaron Mayo. The way that concern me. Yeah. James in the saddle. Absolutely. I mean, it's a very serious horse. Very serious.
Very serious. Bit like myself.
It was ninth last start, but it was only 3 lengths off him. Prior to that, in the Epsom, that was the race, Paddy, where you forced me to redeposit after I was having a horrible day and just had the lot on Private Eye.
Private Eye, yeah. Actually, that Kennedy Kentala that you're talking about that's come out of, King Magnus come out of that and won the
he won
what was the race last week? The Cup last week.
That was the Bendigo Cup or something.
Cranbourne, guys.
Cranberry
Cup.
Cranberry Cup. Yeah, we tipped it in members. Good memory, guys.
Well done.
It's a very, very, very.
That's the racing done for this week, Planets.
Arama, nice horse, but the weight swing on a tissue and the barrier difference is what swayed me to a tissue.
Yeah, cool. Whose rollover bet is it?
Yours. Let's get us back. Let's get back on track.
I'm gonna go Malkovich.
Big
N. Okay.
Malkovich,
or you go on the horse?
What about the horse on the railway?
Oh, Pikey.
Doing a what?
You do whatever you want.
It's $1.70 though. Don't you think that's a little bit?
Let's get back on track.
Doing all up.
Remember when we said the reason we're doing this is to go $10.80 shots in a row, and then we get to the big bucks.
Yeah, are we going to get? Okay, have a look. Can we get?
We've had 10 losers in a row.
Can we get $1.80 for Western Empire?
Of course, we bloody can.
You'll be able to get $1.87.
Let's see if your wife has used.
No, that's my tab account, and yes, I did use it today, but I've got a boost on PointsBet, so I'll use that.
I don't think you can get boost on PointsBet, can you?
Can.
Thank you for a quick withdrawal, PointsBet too.
That's the one you pulled all that money out. Yeah. You don't get boosts.
I don't get those boosts anymore. Pointies.
That was your first deposit too.
It was too. It was a match deposit.
That's okay. I'll put it on tomorrow for us. But we'll get $1.80. I'll get us $1.80. I'll do it with the tab. So we'll get $1.88 or something like that.
Let's go for it.
Lucky 88.
Lucky 88. So you want to put a multi together?
Western Empire. Yeah, I'll take Big M. I'll take Mao.
All right, I'll take Western Empire.
Ooh, what do you leave me with? I'll take a tissue to place.
You had
Mao, a tissue.
Oh, you're going to have it, or do you want me to have it? I'll have the bet right now.
You don't have to have it. This is just a bet that anybody can have.
Oh, I take it every week. I take it every week because I don't say things and bet other way like you, BJ.
I don't do that ever.
You did it once. You admitted on the show.
Yeah, I've done it on multiple occasions.
Literally just said I don't do that.
I try not to do it.
You're the people.
Don't do it.
You know what? You're the people's liar.
No, I only do it closer to the race start. If horses get out to ridiculous odds, then I have something small on. See, I can pop one today. Like if Count Rupi gets out to
the people's liar
7 or 8 to 1, then I'm going to have something on. Just potting him at his current price.
People's liar.
The people's liar. I hope that doesn't catch on.
If anyone that's
Not
crying,
good for business.
If anyone, if you see anyone crying in the tab, you know they're back to Cretias.
Do you want to have another go at Damien Lane before we finish off?
No, I think he's had enough.
I'm really surprised we didn't get any feedback about your.
No one knows him.
What do you mean no one knows him?
No one's heard of him.
Here we go. It's an $8.70 multi. This is a short one for us, guys.
That's good. I'll put it on as well.
$8.70 a
minute. I have to deposit to put it on. That's how good I'm going at the moment. I've actually had, you know what? Saturday, just quickly, on what was a very, very tough day on Saturday, I ended the day a winner. and then
yeah.
Remember I messaged into the group and I go, Saturday night sorted, and sent you all of Tom Marquand's rides for the night. And I just...
Then like a 70-year-old in the tab, you proceeded to back the same jockey in every race.
Guess how many winners he had that night, BJ?
0.
He had 0.
Did you watch?
No. I just gathered.
And then I thought, you know what?
Watching as well.
I'm doing a tissue to win. I'm changing it.
Oh, you're a liar.
Oh, he's gone back again. He's gone back on it again. And then I thought, no, I need to win. I need to win here. I could have done well. So I redeposited and then ripped into the NFL. And 2 weeks in a row, it has absolutely hammered me. So
who's your team?
It's 25
Patriots.
to 1 for those punters that want to take the win multi.
The win multi.
Malkovich at Tissue and Western Empire.
I sent me that screenshot as well. I put them all out there.
That's big.
I'm going to just put another little request out to the listeners. If anyone knows, we're trying to find a venue for members on the Gold Coast for Magic Moons weekend. We're going to do a members-only event. We're trying to do a members-only event. We have hit up the best part of 20 venues that won't allow us to have the races on, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know if that's licensing or whatever. But if anyone knows anyone or can give us a hand, make sure you write into Instagram, Facebook, message me personally, whatever you want to do, because I want to kind of get this weekend underway.
And that's the ball rolling. What a trip.
Yeah, we've got a big trip planned. We're Wednesday, big show Wednesday leading up to Magic Moons. Thursday night, we'll be at the Calcutta. There'll be a bit of live stuff and stories. We might even do a little bit of a giveaway around that. Friday,
the favourite in the 2-year-old.
That'd be nice.
Classic.
Let's buy one. Let's buy one of the Calcutta.
No, we'll draw it and then we'll buy it.
Yeah. We'll get one.
Oh,
and Friday, if anyone is going to be at Magic Moons, we'll be out at the sales on Friday and then heading into town, have a few drinks with a lot of you legends. And then Saturday, hopefully, members-only event and some special announcements and giveaways and shit like that. So if you've got a venue, give me a call. Thanks, boys.
Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, lad.
Bye.